know you're somewhere.
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Leo, you guys got for your spirit animal the mourning dove. Now the mourning dove, I'm getting it as more of a location than a meaning, but the meaning of the mourning dove is peace. In some places it can be seen as like, distress, mourning, but in other ways it can be seen as peace and love. So I'm kind of confused. But I'm getting more, it has to be love, right? Because we have the ring with the storks. So there's some sort of transition taking place, and I feel like it's bringing peace to whoever this is. We also have a Queen of Cups with this. So maybe you are interested in a Queen of Cups, or you feel very at peace with making this offer to a Queen of Cups, a higher level of commitment with somebody. But that's what I'm getting for you guys, Leo. I feel like there's a higher level of commitment, maybe a marriage, and that's the transition that's happening in your life. And with the mourning dove, it kind of makes sense because it's like it has these two very different meanings. And I feel like that is kind of the mood, right? As you move forward in life, it is like a mourning of your old life, but a happy thing at the same time, right? Where you're moving forward in life to a new beginning. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. Let's pull some more cards on this. So Leo, when I got the mourning dove, it was very odd because it has like two very different meanings, right? It goes from like sorrow and depression and like sadness to love and peace and hope. And I was like, that's so weird that it has like two messages, right? How can we even like use the symbolism to help us if it has like completely opposite meanings? And then I'm literally pulling this read and I see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is not a good card, right? It kind of means like a family might have broken up. It kind of means like you might have had a loss of money, a loss of a home. And then I see Leo thinking that this is a good thing, like this is making them super happy. And I'm like, what the hell? How can like even a divorce, like how can that make somebody happy? Right? And then I'm like, well, Leo's in reverse here, Leo's in reverse here. So I'm just like, what the hell? How can a breakup make someone so happy? How could a dissolution of a marriage or a breakup make someone happy? But then I was like, okay, so then I have to pull on this engagement ring. Like I have to pull on this ring. Who is this person that Leo wants to get away from? And we have here a false person. So now everything makes sense, right? Yeah, that's what I feel like is going on. We have courthouse, so it's official with the false person, and then a huge transition. So I actually think that the dove makes a lot of sense, right? There is a bittersweetness to this read because I feel like there is a definite ending here. Someone is discovering that someone here is false. And with the courthouse and the ring, it could have been someone that Leo was married to. I definitely feel like I'm speaking to a masculine Leo. We have the King of Cups, the King of Fire, and the King of Pentacles. We have three kings out here. So, I mean, like the only one we're missing is the King of Swords, and we basically have the Emperor. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this read. Leo is happy that this is over, happy that this relationship is over. This could have been marriage or just a very like long-term relationship or a serious relationship. But whoever this masculine is, they're very happy that this is over and there is a transition coming in their life. So all I get here is that Leo, you're being given a do-over. Like you're literally being given a do-over for whatever masculine this is. We have all of these cards, these really like low vibe cards in the middle, right? Leo was given a choice. I'm gonna say it. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. You were given a choice, Leo, and I feel like you failed to make the right one. Like that's what I'm getting with the Ace of Coins in reverse with the Moon. You were confused at the time. You didn't understand like which one you were supposed to choose, and I feel like you chose the wrong thing here, Leo, unfortunately. But why do I say you're getting a do-over? Because look what's here at the end of the read. another Ace of Pentacles. So it's like the divine is literally granting you a do-over. And I think you should take it. You didn't take this offer in the past. You didn't take this new opportunity in the past. I don't know what you did in the past, but you didn't take it. With the choice card and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you made the wrong decision. You didn't understand what you were supposed to do. And I think you did take a long pause, and you did like try to reflect and figure out what you were supposed to do when it came to this choice. And you chose wrong. You know, you did. And look at the cycle that it brought you. You were in reverse here. You were in reverse here. King of Cup energy in reverse. And King of Fire energy in reverse. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone, you're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling like yourself. You might be manipulative. You might be, I just feel like this is your energy being very low vibe. And it's because the cycle that you chose, whatever you did choose, it kind of affected you negatively. Like, let's be honest here. Whatever you did choose, I'm kind of curious in what you chose here, but I don't know if it was like this person that you decided to choose. And that's why all this shit happened. I don't know what it was, what this choice was that you messed up. I mean, it has the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you had a choice for new in your life. Or you had a choice to, there's something new that you had a choice to do. Like something different. And you didn't take it. That's what I'm getting. Because the aces are all about something new. Whether it be new passion, new love, new stability, like new opportunities, new information, new communication. It's like always a new vibe. So there's something here about maybe you just you continue to do things an old way, you know? You continue to do things the way you always did. But look at how like this whole middle energy is so bad. You have Faith in reverse with the Five of Wands, mental conflict. Like, look at this. This is you like fighting against yourself. I feel like this decision wasn't easy to make, but you definitely messed up on this decision. But I like that the divine is giving you another one. The divine's like, here, you're gonna get another one. And look what you're leaving this energy behind in the past. This Ten of Swords, they want you to leave this behind. The Star in reverse, they want you to leave that behind. This is all like very negative energy, like everything here, negative. And that's how I know that if it was a choice between two people, if it was a choice between doing something an old way and a new way, if it was a choice of being high vibe versus low vibe, whatever this decision, whatever this decision was, Leo, you kind of realized that you didn't do the right thing, but it was already too late. And now that this divorce is happening, or this like marriage is ending, or this relationship, you're like breaking up with someone, look how happy it's making you. Because I think it gives you an opportunity to do things over again. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. A very happy Leo. But again, I get it. It's bittersweet because again, with endings, it's never like, with this type of ending, we have the Ten of Swords. So there was betrayal here. And I see that from this false person. Obviously, you're probably getting a divorce or something with the courthouse and the ring. And you have this transition happening in your life. So let's find out more about, I kind of want to know more about the false person, and I kind of want to know about where it is you're going. I mean, they're telling you now that on this new Ace of Pentacles, the do-over, right? The second opportunity to do things differently. You have the King of Coins. So look at the energy that you're sitting in. It's much better than the energy here in the past cycle. You were in reverse twice, right? King of Wands. I feel like that's someone who's disillusioned. You're not passionate about shit anymore. You're like, what the fuck am I doing here? King of Cups, there's no love in this situation. Again, these are not good energies, especially when it comes to love. But I like that you're coming up here with the King of Coins and the Hangman in reverse, because it's like you're finally done with the stagnation. You have this 10, so you have this ending. It was very painful. That you were betrayed, apparently, with this 10 of Swords. This means betrayal. And I feel like you chose wrong with the Star in reverse. Like, you chose wrong. You didn't see things clearly. But the divine is giving you another chance. So again, let's find out where you're going. Or I kind of want to know who this false person was first. So with this false person, I was scared I was going to get the Devil with the High Priestess, because then I would have been like, yo, you were really with someone who was really bad. But you didn't get that, thank God. So you got a High Priestess with the Lovers. I feel like this is when you were trying to make that decision between two people, or that choice, right? We have a lot about choices here. And the Lover speaks about a decision as well. Kind of see beyond the 3D. right? Sometimes the answers are not as clear as they might appear to be, right? Like sometimes the answers are not in front of your face. Sometimes you have to like dig deep for this answer, and you did not. And with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel honestly, when it came to this decision, you never were okay. Like you never were fully okay with the choice that you made. I feel like with the Page of Swords coming up with all this Wand energy and Three of Swords in reverse, you might have been moving towards someone who you felt like things could be easier with, and you felt like things in the cycle, it's not that you were so enamored by them, it was more of a practical decision. That's what I'm getting. It was more practical, right? But that makes sense why they're telling you that you needed to make this decision using High Priestess energy, right? But you used more practical energy, or like what's easier energy. And I feel like that's where you kind of fucked up, Leo. Because like sometimes the harder decision is the right one, but I feel like you kind of just copped out here and you're like, oh, what's easier? So that's what I'm kind of getting. And I think you always might have kept tabs on a past person. I also feel like this person that you're with, this false person, they might have noticed that you were never really disconnected from the past person. Like you were always kind of looking behind you to see like what they were doing. So they were like, oh, if you're not over that person, then why did you choose me, right? And then it makes no sense. There is no love here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like someone here copped out. You know what I mean? They looked for an easier way. They looked for something that they thought would be easier. And in reality, it just ended up kind of biting you in the ass, right? Yeah. The Hermit in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. I mean, you didn't reject this person's offer. You took this offer, but then you began to realize that like you made a mistake with this person. I'm not getting anything seriously negative about them. So let's continue. So I feel like Leo, this was just more of a, you have to follow your heart maybe, and you didn't want to do that. I mean, dig deep, right? Use your intuition. These are all things that maybe were unfamiliar to you at the time. And you were just like, no, I'm going to be more practical here. And I feel like that kind of, again, it just bit you in the ass. So let's see where you're going now. So you might be headed towards an air sign, an Aries, no, an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with this Queen of Swords coming out. So you have the Strength in reverse with the World in reverse with the Three of Wands. So I think that this is, again, why is all this energy like of the World and Strength in reverse, why is it here at the end of this read? It's because I feel like you do know this person, and with the World in reverse, that can mean, you know, a cycle that hasn't necessarily been completed. So even though you might have had an ending with this person, you might want to go back, right? Because it's like you did have a choice maybe between two lovers at a time, and I feel like you definitely messed up, and now you're gonna go try, I feel like with the Three of Wands and the World in reverse, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, to go towards this other person, the person that you might have rejected in the past, the person that you didn't put any like, this is the person that you didn't choose, right? With Strength in reverse, this is the person that you didn't you chose someone else over them. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with Distant Horizons. Distant Horizons talks a lot about travel. Like it talks a lot about moving very far from where you came from. So I feel like you're at a totally different mindset than you were in the beginning. Let's see about this. Let's pull more about this Queen of Swords. Yeah. So we have marriage with thoughts with message of concern. So message of concern is always like a negative message. It's always like a breakup, or, you know, I'm leaving you, or whatever. So I think that you've always had this person in your thoughts. Even if you were married to someone else, you always had this person in your thoughts. And that's what I was getting here. It's like you were like spying on this person. Like you weren't necessarily convinced with your choice when you made it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, why weren't you convinced with your choice? That's what I'm getting with the Page of Swords. Like you weren't necessarily convinced that you did the right thing at any point in time. And that's why you have this conflict here. Because if you were secure with your decision, then you would have never had to look back. But you kept looking back. That's what I'm getting. You kept looking back. Like, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right choice? And that's why I feel like even this other person, they might have thought, you know, that you were the false person, because you were like literally looking at someone from the past this entire time. thinking like, oh, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right choice? And they're like, oh, let me make it simple for you. And like maybe they broke up with you. I mean, I'm not sure who broke up with who here. I'm just sure that someone here, I'm just sure that you're very happy that this has ended. But yeah, I feel like you were definitely in a higher level of commitment, and you never stopped thinking about them. And I feel like that's what you're going to say to them. So yeah, this is a tough read because I feel like this is a mess that you kind of made, Leo. And I feel like now it's time to like clean it up, you know. Again, this is why it's so important to make our decisions based off of our, you know, our heart. I feel like is the best compass that we can have. Now, again, if your heart is blocked, then obviously you can't make the right, you know, you can't feel what's the right decision. And I feel like, again, your third eye is right above, you have your throat and then you have your third eye. So if your heart is blocked, your intuition is also blocked. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Because when you were making this decision, we have the moon here. So you really didn't know what the hell you were doing. This could, I mean, I don't see the moon as a block, but I definitely see like you were not sure what you were doing. Like you were always looking behind you to see if you had made the right choice. And maybe even this person noticed that. Let's put some advice, Leo. So yeah, Leo, you guys got Let Spirit Be Your Guide, number 32. This is a 5, right? So yeah, I feel like you're in this transition where you're getting a lot of birds, right? You got the mourning dove, you have the cranes, and now you have the hawk. So I feel like you need to pay more attention to the spirit realm, right? Pay more attention to, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like the spirit realm and your intuition and your heart are all like tied together. And those are all things that you were ignoring in the past, right? Like you were ignoring your intuition, you were ignoring your heart, you were ignoring everything, and you were just being maybe practical, which is interesting that I feel like being practical and like logical is kind of sword energy, right? And you don't have the King of Swords out here. So again, I don't know where this came from, this decision, like where, like what this, how you made this decision in the past, but they're telling you in the future when you make a decision that's very important, right? It's you have to look at, you know, not just a practical thing, but you have to look at all aspects of something. And I mean, you have Isis here, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So I also feel like it wasn't only that you ignored your heart or your intuition, but it was like you ignored your body as well, like your physical body. Again, maybe you were very attracted to the other person. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about how you're so, like you're very attracted to someone here, and you were like ignoring that because this is coming out to help you, right? And again, you have the King of Wands in reverse, which is right next to Isis. So that's what I'm saying. Like everything about this decision I'm getting in the past just made no sense. But you thought it was the most, I don't know why you did it. Like, I just don't get it. Anyway, with spirit, I mean, I think it comes down to the heart because we have blue. I mean, we have green right here, right? Green is the heart chakra. Maybe it was blocked. That's what I keep getting. It could have been blocked. Maybe you had to heal because we do have a snake around Isis. But I feel, again, and it's so weird because Isis has wings as well, right? Like she has her wings. So honestly, I think you've just been ignoring so many parts of yourself and spirit on top of that. And this could have been avoided. And I think you're getting a do-over because, again, look at this shit. You're always looking back, right? You're like in a marriage, in a committed relationship, and then you're looking back, you're looking back, you're looking back. It's like, you know, your higher self is telling you didn't make the right choice, right? You didn't make the choice of love. You made the choice of practicality. You made the choice of, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it doesn't matter. You're so happy that this commitment is over. That's what I'm getting. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Then why did you choose it? I don't even feel like this is like, well, I didn't know. I feel like you did know. That's what I'm getting. Like, spirit is telling me, like, you did know. You had all this help around you. You just didn't know how to utilize it. So I feel like in the future, they want you to like utilize this energy better. Even if it's like the physical part of yourself. I keep getting something about like the physicality of it. Like, it's not just a heart decision. It's not just an intuitive decision. It's like your whole body was like telling you what to do. Like you could have just literally like listened to your body and your body would have told you the right answer. Like all this physical energy I'm getting would have been sufficient in you making the right decision, but it's like you even turned that part of yourself away, like, or off, right? So you're just like, no, like I don't need that in my life. I don't need to feel that in my life. That's not what's important. Then what the fuck else is important? Like if the heart's not important, if the intuition's not important, and the body's not important, then what the fuck is important? Like I just don't understand. This was like based off nothing then. Whatever you thought, you chose being practical or being like logical over every other aspect of yourself, and it obviously didn't work out, Leo. So in the future, they're telling you this could be avoided easily if you listen to the heart, which allows you to listen to your intuition, listen to your body, like your gut feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know, like it could have been avoided. Anyway, like let spirit be your guide. They're always helping you with all these birds. They've been around you for a while. And even here with the Page of Swords. Remember I said this card to me seems like you're just looking back, and someone here is like noticing you looking back every 5 seconds. And even with the thoughts card, it's like you're facing to the right, but you're looking to the left. That's what I'm trying to say. Like there was always this like looking back. So anyway, Leo, I love you guys so much. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.